Good evening, everybody. I don't think I've ever said good evening, but it's Lynn, the leather bag lady. How are you this evening? It's Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock or quarter after 7. Yeah, date night didn't happen tonight. It's happening tomorrow. So I have some hockey meeting or something. So we are resuming our date night tomorrow. So here I am chatting with you guys. I'm home, as you can see, leather bag lady, and have had a busy day. I really am very lucky, lady. I know I am. I mean, my busy day consists of cleaning and playing with leather bags, making videos for you guys, posting on Etsy, posting on Marketplace, maybe sitting on the deck chatting to Karen in New Brunswick, talking to my mom. Went to the post office today, walked there, trying to get some exercise in. I've been listing this evening, so I mean, I'm working. I am, but oh God, it's awesome. It's really cool. And it's only going to get better. Hopefully the stores are going to open up at some point and I can restock. But today I've actually got some briefcases for you. Like I said yesterday, I'm struggling a little bit for stock. So I'm kind of looking at some different things. It's a beautiful evening. It was an absolutely gorgeous day today. Leather bag lady weather report. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Almost too hot sitting on the deck, if you can believe that. So spring is here. It's quarter after 7. It's still light enough for me to be able to do a video. How awesome is that? So let's get to my bags for today. So bag number 1 is this really cool 1980s briefcase. So the sides expand quite a bit. So you have 2 zippered compartments. Take the strap out. So you've got a zippered compartment here. You've got a zippered compartment here with a couple of pockets, card holder, pens, and another outside compartment. So there's 2 outsides with no fastening and 2 insides with zippers. Actually, I don't know if I've ever checked the zippers. Let's just make sure everything works beautifully. And they do secure to the sides. Yep, absolutely perfect. So it's a great bag. It's very stiff. It's very structured. Good thing about that, you put it down, it's not going to fall over. So, if you do want to slip your wallet or slip something that you reach, your phone, in one of these external pockets, it's just so easy to get to because there it is. So, issues with this little bag. Not sure that there are any. There's a little bit of a scratch here. You can see I've moisturized the bag today, but it's not really that noticeable. There are a couple of little blemishes on the handles. The handles retract right into the bag, and then what you have is a strap. Now, the bag was missing its strap. I didn't realize I had this kind of aubergine colored strap that absolutely works with this bag. Now I'm saying it absolutely works. Something's just come to my head. Yes. So the issue being that the hardware is a gold tone. Other one. And the hardware on the strap is silver. So you can see how close in color, because this isn't original to the bag. I've added this. But once you attach your edge, I attached the other one by accident. Oh, come on, you crazy thing. You're really not going, well, I guess you are going to see it. Well, how is it different than when I attached it before? Well, that's the issue, is the hardware. To get a strap this aubergine color is very, very difficult. I happen to have it. If I'd had another with gold tone hardware, absolutely I would have used it, but I don't. So that is that's this briefcase is bag number 1. So there we go. Now bag number 2 I really, really like. Bag number 2 is a croc embossed crystal Carrington black patent leather. It's not really patent, it's just a high shine. And I'm glad it's not patent, because anything patent that's vintage, not all the time, but in my experience, some of the time it gets very sticky and there's really nothing much you can do about it. So it's really cool. There's no locks, but again, as I've said before, I think, you know, these kind of teen diaries that we used to get when we were kids, I wouldn't be surprised if a key from that would work. Worth a try anyway. There is a little bit of color transfer. You can see a little bit of red there, and there are little spots throughout the bag. There's a little bit up here too. Not sure what that would be from, but and just some of the glazing has you know, kind of lightened up there. But it's a great bag. I love it. There is some wear on the top handle. Now, this bag was strapless also. I wouldn't use a strap with this bag. This is a handle carrying, whether you use it as a purse, whether you use it as a briefcase, whatever. But I have added a strap. I've added a strap that I had already. This time the gold tone absolutely matches, but this is a smooth leather strap as opposed to the croc embossed. So, you know, if you want to throw it over your shoulder, is it going to matter? I don't think so. It needed to be a thinner strap just because of where the loop is. The loop is kind of on the side and not in the middle here. It is what it is. I know that I need a shoulder strap, even if it's just when I'm at the post office, you know, handing something off to Wendy or Dave. You know, I have such a fear of putting my bag down, just because somebody told me, where was I going? No, it wasn't. I had a friend way, way, way back in the early 2000s when my ex-husband and I first split up. I was devastated. And Carolyn and I used to talk for a few minutes every morning. And she was part of a program that ran through the YWCA, I think. And it was coaching for women like me who were struggling with whatever. And she would say that some of the houses were really a little dodgy, which is I guess a British word for sketchy or whatever. And she just said, don't ever put your purse down. Don't ever put your purse down. And you know what? Whenever I go to put my purse down, I think of that. Or it's, you know, shitty weather. And I mean, the floor of Bruce's car right now is like a mud pit. Am I putting my purse down on that? Nope. So, yeah, so that's, you know, I guess that's that. So those are my 2 bags for today. Like I said, something a little different. What else? I was gonna talk to you about some stuff today, but I'm not sure that I'm going to. Just had a really cool chat with Karen in New Brunswick today, who, you know, just maybe not having the best of days. And you know, we're not always gonna have good days. And even as blessed as I am, I mean, I almost am embarrassed to have bad days, because everything is just really, really good. You know, some wobbles with the kids and, you know, that kind of thing. But you know what? All in all, I am very, very lucky and I'm very grateful. Menopause is kicking my ass, and there's days where I am just so frustrated and I can feel like I am wound up like a spring and I just want to explode. And we've talked about this before. It's not a depression, it's not a lethargy, it's just like I just have this internal frustration that I don't know what to do with it. And I can feel it. And I don't have time to be dealing with it because there's so many great things going on. I'm still got my virtual shopping channel in the back of my head. Not going to do anything about it over the summer because it's probably not the best time. But certainly in the fall, I want to get cracking with that, get in touch with all my retirement homes, my long-term care homes. I mean, really, if I wanted to, I mean, I could approach every long-term care and retirement home from the east to the west coast. I'm mailing to them daily anyway. So, but at 53 years old, do I want to become, I'm watching the crazy ladies. Do I want to become Vicky Gulveson? No, I don't. I took a look at what the summer's going to bring. And when I'm at the trailer, the last thing I want to do is work, and I don't want to mucky up the trailer with all kinds of shit. I'll take my notebooks and, if Bruce goes for a nap which he does because he gets up at 4 a.m. And, I'll sit at the table and do some work, do some marketing, do some forecasting or whatever. I love that stuff. But I mean, really, how hard do I want to, and I'm not saying that as a lazy person because a couple of years ago I had 3 jobs. So, once I get back with my clients, I'll have 2 jobs. Albeit one of them is my little hobby business here, but I'm still working. I still can't, if I were to go away, I couldn't, or I'd have to put my Etsy store in vacation mode, which apparently I've been told is the kiss of death because customers are very fickle. I'm quite lucky. I have probably, I would say, a good half a dozen to a dozen regular customers who have bought multiple bags from me. And I am so grateful. But really, when I think about how many people are learning about me. Now, my roots bags, I know when I Google vintage roots, a lot of my bags come up as being listed on Etsy. But I think of my, my no name and my, Canadian brands that really are not, high search items. Like I've got amazing bags. And even yesterday I said to my mom, like, I don't some of the ones that are selling. Yes, they're inexpensive because they're stock that I've maybe had for a while and I'd like to see it find a home. But I've got some stunning bags on there, and the bags that are selling are not what I would think would be the most popular bags. So, it just goes to show you never know, which is a huge argument for me, not only picking up what it is I like, but it does squash your enthusiasm when you're dealing with things that aren't really your cup of tea, which is why, we have our sellers who sell fishing tackle. We have our sellers who sell, jewelry or crafts or whatever. Like we all have our zhuzh, as Dion Dean says. And I truly believe that. And even Bruce in the car was saying to me the other day, he's like, what can I find that I could do on the side like you do? Because I'm so passionate about it and it's always on my mind constantly. It's quieted a little bit at the moment just because, we're at the trailer and, there's a whole different routine happening now. But my brain is always, always in business mode. Like I used to read books for pleasure. I used to love a trilogy, 3 big books, and there is no way I can read anything. My brain just doesn't focus. And I have menopause brain. Like truly, it's like pregnancy brain all over again. And I forget things like, yeah, the keys, the trailer keys, they were in the bag the whole time. Now, granted, there was a rip in the lining and they were up in there. But that was the keys. And then last night, Bruce calls me, he says, well, if you want to go anywhere, you can't because your keys are in my truck. And I'm like, oh, well, there we go. Pregnancy brain, menopause brain. So I don't know. It's just the way of the world. It's just the way of the world. So anyway, that's long enough from me. Tomorrow, like I said, is date night. So I will be going to the trailer tomorrow and probably not coming back till Monday. So I won't be doing a video from the trailer. 3.5 hours it took me last Friday to upload that video. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. So, I was kind of hoping I'd be able to I guess I can film them from the trailer and just download them here. Well, there you go. Maybe made a solution poof right in front of your faces. Anyway, everybody, have a great rest of the night, and hopefully I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.